It was like 2 days straight. He was like just beating me. And I was like, if I don't get out of here, I'm going to die. Like, I was in the hospital for a week and a half, and I had to have emergency surgery. Like, I almost died, literally. As a mom, I knew like I needed to get my kids. So when I got discharged from the hospital, I went back to where my kids were and him. I went through 8 more months of abuse until the moment of the hotel where I actually could get away. Like, I wasn't allowed a phone. I wasn't allowed to go anywhere by myself. Like, I was literally like captive, but I knew I had to do that to get my kids back. He finally left me with my phone and my kids at the hotel, and I just fled, like literally called the Uber and fled. And I was having symptoms, like my body, I wasn't sure if I was pregnant. I wasn't sure what was going on. I had met a friend, and she took me to the hospital, and when I went in, my name was flagged for a warrant for my own children. They told me I was pregnant. They confirmed that, and I just immediately went into like flight mode, and I left the hospital. And I went to the car that my kids were in with my friend, and they had already called the police, DSS, and they swarmed the car, swarmed around me. They told me, like, we're taking your kids from you. And I was in a hotel while my kids were in foster care with their foster mom. And I started working and trying to find help because I didn't have enough money to even get a place and then find somewhere that will actually rent to a single mom with not good credit. And I found a place in Azusa, and that's where I reached out to the Door of Hope. I got a call from Joanne at Door of Hope. I remember I was sitting in the car and I didn't even have money to check into, like, to pay for another day at the hotel. And when she told me, like, it was just like literally like a burden was just lifted off. I broke out in tears when she called me because it literally gave me hope. Like, the program's called Door of Hope, and it gave me hope. And so from there, I went from the car in the hotel to the house to sign the lease. I was in the house like with I couldn't even cut the lights on that day because it was the weekend. And I was just sitting there like with water jugs, but I was so happy because I'm like, I finally have a house, and I had security knowing that I had someone who was gonna help me for 2 months pay that rent to where I could start doing what I needed to do. I started the program, and she told me, like, what do you want to do with life? And I'm like, I don't even know who Aimee is anymore. Like, I was so caught up in being a mom and moving as a mom, like I lost myself literally. And she was asking me, like, what are your passions? Like, what do you want to do? I told her, like, I probably would like to start a cleaning business. And that's what I did, like, throughout the program. For 2 months, they helped cover my rent, and it gave me the leadway to put my money towards that business and to get going. And that helped me actually just stand up and like feel like I can do something. I'm just doing what I have to do to get my kids like home. This program gave me that hope, and without it, I don't know where I would be today, really.